Ìyàwó ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ sọ́kọ yín lẹ́nu. Ìyàwó ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ sọ́kọ yín lẹ́nu. Àwí ìgbọ́ yín máa ń pọ̀ sí báwọn bàbá yín láyà nílé. Àní bí mo níyàwó gbólóhùn ó tọ́tì máa yarí fún. Bí mo níyàwó gbólóhùn ó tọ́tì máa yarí fún. Màá kálá àwọn kì í tọ́tì nílé wa. Màá kálá àwọn kì í tọ́tì nílé wa. Ọ̀sọ̀ mi dọ́pọ̀ ya ètò ti jáde òwe oníkálukú máa wọlé wa. Wà á kí bó sì ayé á gbọ́. Ìyàwó yín sòkòtò méjì. Wà á kí bó sì ayé á gbọ́. Ìyàwó yín sòkòtò méjì. Tọ̀tún tòsì ọlọ́tí ojú ọlọ́tí ò gbébi kàwó. Sáwà sátìmọ̀ lórí owó ni. Sáwà sátìmọ̀ lórí owó ni. Yàbá orin Àyìnlá Ọmọwúrà àwọn tó fi wọlé lónìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá mi Àyìnlá Ọmọwúrà náà kú fọ̀run kẹmọ orin wọn ni mo fi wọlé. Kí tó máa lọ mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin subscribers mi. Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin subscribers. Ẹ tẹ́ subscribe sí channel mi tí ẹ jẹ́ kójú kó tì mí tí ẹ ń wo fíìmù mi ní gbogbo ìgbà. Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ń wo fíìmù gan tẹ́ subscribe tí ẹ subscribe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ subscribe sí channel yìí. Ẹ subscribe sí channel yìí. Tẹ́ bá ti subscribe yẹn nígbà tí darapọ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ wo ọwọ́ ọ̀tún tí mo ń fọwọ́ kàn yìí gàgà ìwòsàlẹ̀ rẹ̀ máa di subscribe níbẹ̀. Ẹ fi kàtẹ́ ẹ bá ti fi kàtẹ́ ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa nìyẹn. Ẹ má gbàgbé notification bell. Tẹ́ bá ti fi kàtẹ́ báyìí ó máa yọ aago mẹ́ta ìkan nísàlẹ̀ ìkan láàrin ìkan lókè. Èyí tó wà lókè yẹn tí wọ́n kun náà ní white tàbí black níbi fóònù mi ẹ fi kàtẹ́ yẹn nígbà tí darapọ̀ mọ́ wa nìyẹn. Tí n bá ti gbé fíìmù mi jáde ọwọ́ kan lẹ máa rí yà. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back. Master of House Comedy TV. Ẹ gbà síbẹ̀. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ mo dúpẹ́ gan. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí n bá ti gorí ètò báyìí mi ìfọlọ́run ṣeré Ọlọ́run lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Ọlọ́run ló síwájú ohun gbogbo nínú ohun gbogbo láàrin ohun gbogbo yíká ohun gbogbo láyé àtọ̀run Ọlọ́run ni. Ọlọ́run sì ni màá mo júbà Ọlọ́run. Mo júbà gbogbo ànábì, mo júbà Jesus Christ, mo júbà Muhammed, mo júbà Ọ̀rúnmìlà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ subscribe mi lápapọ̀. Pàtàkì jùlọ mo kí màmá mi àtàtà, mo kí màmá mi àtọwọ́ méjì lókè bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan. Gbogbo mi lápapọ̀ mo sì yẹ fún omi ṣe fún màmá mi nìkan. Mo lábẹ́ ní pé màmá mi nìkan mo ẹni Master of House Comedy TV tún dé ohun yóò tí là tán bọ̀ tí bàbá mi mọ́nèjì ẹ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mọ́nèjì ẹ lọ lọ́wọ́ àwa pẹ̀lú yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹrẹ́ ni dúró tì yín àṣírí yóò ní tú. Ilé yín ọ̀nà yín kò ní bàjẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ yín ò ní dìdàkudà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ibi tẹ́ ẹ rò kórè sí, ibi tẹ́ ẹ rò kórè sí, èyí tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀, èyí tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ Ọlọ́run máa direct gbogbo rẹ̀ wá sọ́dọ̀ gbogbo yín. Ẹ tẹ́ subscribe fún mi. Ẹ tẹ́ dẹ́ mo fíìmù mi náà subscribe káàdà yín lè jẹ́ tí gbogbo àpapọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ lórí ẹgẹ́ bí mo ti máa ń sọ fún yín. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ àkọlé inú ẹ̀dá àpẹẹrẹ ń gba fáànù sára. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ àkọlé eré wa nù. Matrimonial home ni. Matrimonial home. Ilé olórogún, ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Part 29. Ẹ rí i pa mú bọ̀ lẹ́sẹẹsẹ ni. Bọ̀ kí n tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí part 29 yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ìfọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin obìnrin ṣeré o. Ẹ̀yin gán ti mọ̀ pé mi ìfọ̀rọ̀ yín ṣeré. Ẹ̀yin number 1 lọ́wọ́ mi gbogbo àgbáyé. Ẹ wo bí ṣe máa ń bá àwọn ọkùnrin wí nítorí tiyín. Ẹ wo bí ṣe máa ń bá wọn wí. Mi ìfọ̀rọ̀ yín ṣàwàdà o. Mi ìfọ̀rọ̀ yín ṣàwàdà rárá. Ọlọ́run gbọ́. Ẹ wo èyí tí mo ṣe sẹ́yìn yẹn ó ti ń bá. Àwọn mọ̀mọ́ tí fárígá wọn láwọn ò ṣẹ́ńpẹ́ gbárìrìrì 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 gbá gbárìrìrì 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 gbárìrìgbá àwọn mọ̀mọ́ tí ṣẹ́ńpẹ́. Ẹ gbọ́ orin tí Wasiu Ayinde kọ ẹ kí mo sọ fún yín. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ka mọ̀mọ́ lọ ṣẹ́ńpẹ́ láfi kó papọ̀ lágọ̀ kó fóbèsèrè kó bá Alhaji Wasiu pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin lápapọ̀ ó fún wọn kòbókò. Àwọn mọ̀mọ́ tí fárígá wọn láwọn ò ṣẹ́ńpẹ́. Àwọn mọ̀mọ́ tí fárígá wọn láwọn ò ṣẹ́ńpẹ́. Àwọn mọ̀mọ́ tí fárígá wọn láwọn ò ṣẹ́ńpẹ́. Wọ́n lẹ́ni tó ṣẹ́ńpẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ ti lànà. Wọ́n lẹ́ni tó ṣẹ́ńpẹ́ onítọ̀hún ò ráyé wá. Lẹ́ni tó ṣẹ́ńpẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ ti rún jẹ́gẹ́. Àwọn mọ̀mọ́ ò ayé mọ̀mọ́ yìí ti dá. Mọ̀mọ́ ti wọ́n láwọn mọ̀mọ́ ayé mọ̀mọ́ ò gbà. àwọn màmá ò gbà rárá, wọn ò gbà rárá. Màmá ti dúró sékè, màmá yìí ti ń bá orí màmá wà ń bẹ̀ o. Àwọn màmá yìí ti ń bá orí màmá wà, orí àwọn màmá wà ń bẹ̀ o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ wo bí ṣe ń bá wọn wí. Fídíò tó tẹ̀lé lè yẹ lọ wò ó, èyí tó tẹ̀lé léyìí tó tẹ̀lé ẹ wò wọ́n lọ sẹ́yìn, ẹ rí wípé mo bá wọn wí gan. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin lèmi wà, mi ì dẹ̀ gbà kan padà. Èmi ọkọ aṣẹ́wó fúnra mi, mi ì gbà kan padà lẹ́yìn obìnrin, mi ì dẹ̀ lè padà títí láéláé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé yẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ wípé èyí tá a gbé kalẹ̀ ń sìn báyìí lórí ètò tá a wà lọ́lọ́ báyìí, matrimonial home ní gbangba, matrimonial home làkọ́lé ńláńlá everybody ti mọ̀. Èyí tó tún wá wà lábẹ́ rẹ̀ tó tún tóbi tẹ̀lé ni me and my wife, èmi àti ìyàwó mi àtèmi, husband and wife kan náà gbogbo ẹ̀. Èyí tó tún wá wà lábẹ́ rẹ̀ tòní yìí kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ bá, tòní yìí kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀, ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn tí ò bá tí ì gbọ́ ẹ dákun ẹ pè wọ́n, ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbọ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbọ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n wò ó. Ètò ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo wínrìnwínrìn tí ń bẹ lábẹ́ mọ̀lẹ́bí, lábẹ́ ọkọ àtìyàwó láàmú mú jáde lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tó máa ṣe gbogbo wa láǹfààní, táàmù rọgbọ́n kọ́ ń bẹ̀. Àwa tá a ti jì sínú ọ̀fìn, àmọ̀nà àbáyọ, àmàtúnṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa tó kù gẹ̀rẹ́gẹ̀rẹ́ ká lọ kó sínú kòtò yẹn, àmọ̀gbọ́n àti yẹ̀ àti padà sẹ́yìn àti kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀. Sóyè eyín tí òfin ní pa wá lára, àwa tí ọ̀wá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí rárá lọ́rùn ìjọ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa, àmọ̀ ọ̀nà àbáyọ àti mọ àwọn ọ̀fìn yìí sílẹ̀. Ni la fi ń sọ wípé dandan gbogbo àgbọ̀dọ̀ máa wètò yìí. Ẹ máa bá wa share, ẹ máa bá mi share program yẹn dákan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó rẹ lọ́yọ̀, ẹ máa bá mi share rẹ̀, ẹ máa bá mi share lógúnlógún, ẹ máa bá mi share lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n, wọ́n tó bá lè bá mi share rẹ̀. Àdúrà ẹ̀ ti gbà nínú ọdún yìí, ẹ ṣé gan. Ẹ wá ká tó wá máa rẹ subscribe, ẹ subscribe sí channel yìí, ẹ subscribe ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àkọlé tó wá wà nísàlẹ̀ rẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta tí mò ń sọ yẹn, ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìdí ọgbọ̀n tóbìnrin fi ń ṣe ṣìnà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni iṣẹ́ kan ò kì í ṣe lásán, iṣẹ́ kan kò kì í ṣe lásán. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin à kì í gbé yẹ̀ wò. Ẹlòmíràn kan máa ń báyàwó rẹ̀ jà ní òun ká mọ́, tí lágbájá ń pè òun gbápá mọ́, tí ń gbé fóònù àlè, tí ń gbé kọ́ọ̀lù àlè, òun ká mọ́ nílé àlè tẹ́tẹ́ ń bá a sùn lọ́ba táwọn ká wọn mọ́ tí ò sínú pérọ́, tí ò sí pàǹjà yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn ká mọ́ òtẹ́ẹ̀lì, wọn bí wọ́n ti bára wọn sùn wọ́n sẹ̀ ń jáde bóòlù òtẹ́ẹ̀lì, wọ́n sẹ̀ wọnú òtẹ́ẹ̀lì. Oríṣiríṣi là ń gbọ́, oríṣiríṣi là rí. Eléyìí ò kí n sàròsọ o. Àwọn míì text message ni wọ́n rí lórí fóònù, àwọn míì picture tí wọ́n jọ lọ yà bí wọ́n ti lọ ṣe àjọṣepọ̀ ńlọkọ́ rí àbí níyàwó rí. So yẹ yín báyìí sí i, ní táwa ń sọ yìí gangan tọkọ ọ̀tọ̀, tọkọ sì ń bọ̀ wá. Ìdí tọkùnrin fi ń ṣe ṣìnà òun ń bọ̀ lọ́tọ̀. Yín kò bókò wọn débi pé ẹ̀yin náà ti mọ̀ ẹ́ jẹ́rìí mi. Èmi máa bọ́kùnrin wí gidi ní ẹ̀yin obìnrin lèmi wà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin mo wà. Ṣé ẹ rí tàwọn ọkùnrin ẹja gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́? Kí ni ìdí tí àwọn obìnrin fi ń ṣe ṣìnà gan? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n á nídìí ọgbọ̀n 30 good points. Ìdí ọgbọ̀n sangilítì ọgbọ̀n tírì báyìí àti òdo lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Ìdí ọgbọ̀n tí ìyàwó ilé àwọn obìnrin fi ń ṣe ṣìnà káàkiri àdúgbò, tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ṣìnà káàkiri gbogbo ìlú, tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ṣìnà káàkiri gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè, tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ṣìnà káàkiri tí wọ́n tó ń jáde kúrò lórílẹ̀-èdè wa tẹ́ lọ sí lórílẹ̀-èdè míì. Kí ni ìdí rẹ̀? Ìdí máa ń dùn mí ni pé ṣe rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin kì í ronú. Ẹ má bínú tó lẹ́yìn bàbá mi, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ìtajọ jẹ́ dídẹ̀ tí mo jùlọ, ẹ má bínú, ó bí mi náà wí. Kì í jókòó lẹ̀ ká gbé nǹkan yẹ̀ wò bí mo ti fẹ́ sọ ọ́nù ẹnu mi lọ́wọ́ ló ṣe bákan ẹ má fi ẹ̀ dáríjì mi. Ṣé rí kì í jókòó lẹ̀ ká rò wípé ìyàwó tí mo fẹ́ ní Sùlọ́kà tí ò ṣe ṣìnà ń gbọ́ ọmọge, tí ò ṣe ṣìnà ń gbọ́ wọlé, àti ń bára wá bọ̀ sì ti lọ bí ọdún kan, ọdún méjì, ọdún mẹ́ta, ọdún mẹ́rin, ọdún márùn-ún, kò ṣe ṣìnà. Nǹkan ní nǹkan ọ̀wọ́ lójú ọkùnrin, ọlọ́kùnrin ọ̀wọ́ lójú, kò lọ́wọ́ sí tí ọ̀dà, kò kóbìnrin kankan níwà tí ọ̀dà pé máa ṣe ṣìnà, máa ṣàgbèrè káàkiri, òun náà ṣe é. Tọ́kàn wá kí mọ́lẹ̀ lójijì tí wọ́n ń ṣe ṣìnà. Àwọn ọkùnrin àwa ní jókòó. Ọ̀rọ̀ débi òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ o, ó débi òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tá a bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ o. Àwa ní jókòó ká ronú bá a ṣe fẹ́ra wa bọ̀, bá a ṣe mara wa sẹ́yìn, ká ronú rẹ̀ yí pé ọmọ tí mo fẹ́ yìí bá a ṣe rìn bí mo ṣe mọ̀ ọ́ nì, bó náà ṣe mọ̀ mí nì. Mo mọ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ inú ẹgbẹ́ tó wà, mo mọ̀ wọ́n, gbogbo wọn ló mọ̀. ìyẹn dáadáa ń gbogbo wọn. Àwọn kan ti lọ́kọ, àwọn kan ì lọ́kọ, àwọn tí ò lọ́kọ mọ́, àwọn tó lọ́kọ mọ́. Tí mo fi wá fẹ́ wọlé tá a fi ṣègbéyàwó tó fi wọnú ilé mi tó fi di pé àjọ ń gbé papọ̀, kì í bímọ ni o, ó ti bímọ àkọ́kọ́ ni o, kì í lóyún ló ti lóyún ni o, tó fi di pé àjọ ń ṣe àjọṣepapọ̀, àjọ ń gbénu ilé kan náà, àjọ di tọkọtaya ọdún kìíní, ọdún kejì, ọdún kẹta, tàbí láàrin oṣù àbóṣù méjì àbóṣù mẹ́fà kan, tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, tàbí bí ọdún mẹ́wàá ogún ọdún. Téèyàn ká ìwàkiwà máa lọ́wọ́ rí, téèyàn ò bá ìrìnkúrìn lẹ́sẹ̀ rẹ̀ rí, tá a kàn ṣàdédé wá rí wípé ọkàn tọrùn bọ kíní ọ̀tara bọ́ ni lójijì tọ́wọ́ ìyá ọkọ gan lẹ́nu. Kódà ńgbà míì ń bẹ ni tí ṣèṣì náà gan máa yí òun gan lẹ́nu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìpè pò ló ń ṣe bára wọn inú ìrìnkúrìn yìí. Kìí sì yẹ lòmíì lẹ́nu lọ́wọ́ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ tọ́mọ̀ wípé yes ìgbé ayé ti yàtọ̀, mo ti fẹ́ gbé ṣìnáwọ́ tó ná ọmọ kó n fẹ́ wọnú ẹ̀. Ẹ rí bẹ́yẹn. So àwọn ọkùnrin àwa ní jókòó ká ronú. Àṣìṣe alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tó ti wá ṣe ìní tá a ti ká mọ́ àbí text message tá a rí níbẹ̀ tá a ti rí pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ yẹn, òun láwàá ran gangan mọ́, òun láwàá múra sí ọgbọ́dọ̀ jáde ni o, yóò jáde ni o, ìkíní kan ti kìnì kan o, ìyẹn bí àpò ẹ̀mọ́bìnrin tó lẹ́yìn support obìnrin o, tó bá torí wípé ìbọ́kùnrin kan sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ kan ò lè jáde tó ṣèwádìí ntọ́fà tí fi ń yàlẹ̀ gangan ibẹ̀ lá lọ o. Kókó ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ fẹ́ fà ìmọ̀ pé mi ò kí ń parọ́, mi dẹ̀ kí ń sáìdì lẹ́yìn anybody, èmi ò kí ń gbè lẹ́yìn ẹnì kankan o. Tọ́rọ̀ bá bá ọkùnrin wí ń sọ tí ó bọ́kùnrin wí completely ni. Tọ́rọ̀ bá dẹ̀ bá obìnrin wí èmi ó sọ tí ó bá obìnrin wí. Tọ́rọ̀ bá dẹ̀ bá ọkọ àtìyàwó wí èmi ó sọ tí ń pí ọ̀rẹ́. Tọ́rọ̀ bá dẹ̀ bá màmá ìyàwó wí èmi ó sọ lọ́nà tẹ́ pé màmá ìyàwó ní ìbá wí, tàbí bàbá ìyàwó, tàbí àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí ìyàwó, tàbí àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí ọkọ, tàbí mọ̀lẹ́bí méjèèjì lápapọ̀, tàbí tó jẹ́ wá kó gbogbo wa papọ̀ àti ìyàwó àtọkọ àti mọ̀lẹ́bí kìíní àti mọ̀lẹ́bí kejì àtàládùúgbò gan. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò yẹn nànà rẹ̀ ń sọ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ló dá nílé ayé yìí, òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ló dá, òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sìn máa gbọ́ lórí prógráàmù tèmi pọ́nbélé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ètò tá a tára bọ́ ẹ mọ́ sọ fún ipá ti tára bọ́ o, ìbí à ń lọ jìnnà, kódà lójú mi àti bẹ̀rẹ̀, àìtí bẹ̀rẹ̀ rárá, àìbẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́dàbẹ́ ni pójú àlágàmọ̀sẹ̀ ńlá la prógámù yà tí stáàtì ẹ̀bí à ń lọ jìnnà. Mo fẹ́ ká kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ gidi, dẹ́ mo fẹ́ ká di nǹkan kan mọ́wọ́. Àwọn tí mò ń sọ jáde kì í ṣàròsọ. Lójú ẹlòmíì ò lè jọ àròsọ òótọ́ ni. Lójú ẹlòmíì ò lè jọ pé n tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn rí ni, n tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn rí lóòótọ́ ni. Lójú ẹlòmíì ò lè dàbí ẹni pé ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn kan tí ń rí ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òótọ́ ni, ṣùgbọ́n tá a fẹ́ fà yọ́n bẹ̀ ni pé gbogbo tá à ń sọ jáde òótọ́ pọ́nbélé ni, kò sí irọ́ ńbẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí irọ́ kankan ńbẹ̀, bíkọ́ ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé kún ó jàǹfààní òun tó nǹkan bá ṣe fídíò tán tí ń wò wípé kì í sóun lòún ṣe, tí wọ́n á wò pẹ́ lómìn ló ṣe, ọgbọ́n òlò nífẹ̀ẹ́ rí tó nǹkan ọgbọ́n òlò fẹ́ rí kọ́ nínú fídíò yìí tó nǹkan wá farabalẹ̀ wò ó tó wá rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ mọ́gbọ́n dání, ó mú làákàyè dání, ó mú òye dání, ó mú kílé ayé ẹni kó tẹ̀síwájú, ó mú kọ́rọ̀ ẹni kó dá, kó túbà, kó tùsẹ̀, kílé ayé ó dùn gbé fún gbogbo èèyàn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kílé ayé ó rọrùn fún everybody. Tí mistake ọba tiẹ̀ wà kó máa jẹ́ pé mistake títí tá a máa rí paná rẹ̀ láàrin ara wa nínú yàrá tí wọ́n sọ yẹn ti yé yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ká máa lò lé ayé. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká mú ayé kankan. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká mú ayé nímú wípé bí mo bá rí máa pa, bí n bá rí máa bù lẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹ má jà síbẹ̀. Ibi táwọn àṣìṣe ti wá sẹ́yìn afẹ́ ká ṣàtúnṣe. Ibi táwọn àṣìṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ká mọ̀nà àbáyọ. Ibi tí ó ti wá ṣàṣìṣe kankan ká mọ ọ̀nà táìsí òfin ní wáyé. Òun là ń ṣe prógámù yìí fún. Èmi ò ṣe níṣe wípé ìyìn ọkùnrin pọ́kùnrin ló dáa ju obìnrin lọ, ẹ̀já gbàgbé ẹ o. Èyí sì ṣe níṣe wípé obìnrin dáa ju ọkùnrin lọ. Ìṣe níṣe wípé obìnrin dáa ju ọkùnrin lọ tàbí ọkùnrin dáa ju obìnrin lọ. Tàbí mọ̀lẹ́bí kan ló dáa ju mọ̀lẹ́bí kan lọ. Tàbí àwọn kan ní ń fa wàhálà, àwọn kan fa wàhálà, àwọn kan ló ń sùúrù rárá. Bọ́rọ̀ bá ti yẹ kí n sọ tí ó fi yé wa, tí ó fi nítumọ̀. Bí ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ lèmi ṣe ń gbé kalẹ̀. Inú mi dẹ̀ dùn. Inú mi dùn wípé ẹ sì mí gbọ́. Inú mi dùn wípé ẹ sì mí gbọ́. Ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, ẹ̀yin màmá mi, ẹ̀yin tàǹtí mi, ẹ̀yin bọ̀dá mi, ẹ̀yin tá a jọ jẹ́gbẹ́, ẹ̀yin tí mo tẹ́ tún á tẹ̀lé mi. Mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀. Ilé ayé yín ọ̀nà yín kò ní bàjẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń tẹ̀lé mi lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń tọ́ mi sọ́nà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà mi mo ti gbórí ọgbọ́n báyìí tó fà padà pé irọ́ lọ́pa ọ̀nà ní mọ̀tọ́ ńlá. ìgbà míì yóò fẹ́ rẹra ẹ̀sùn bọ́ tì mí mbàdìrà máa lọ wẹ́kẹ́wẹ́kẹ́ máa rọ́jú sá máa rọ́jú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá dà kì í wá rọrùn sá máa rọ́jú tàbí tó fi lé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìgbà míì ń bẹ má tó fẹ́ jì sí kóòtù ẹ̀ tún gbé mi ó kẹ̀ pé irọ́ lọ pa kòtò lélẹ́yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ mò ń rí gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mò ń rí pátápátá especially lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin obìnrin lápapọ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn màmá arúgbó wa jọ̀ǹkú àti kò tẹ̀ sárúgbó kò sárúgbó ń Ghana kò sárúgbó Nàìjíríà kò sárúgbó everywhere ṣẹ̀gbọ́n àti sọ pé kò sárúgbó gbogbo obìnrin ọmọge ní gbogbo yín látòrí àwọn màmá mi arúgbó ọmọge àwọn ọ̀tá pé èyí ti tán lókè èyí ti tán sálẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ọmọge náà tó ni wọ́n ní bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi ẹ̀lẹ́ ní lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ṣá àní bẹ́yìn bá tán lẹ́nu mọ́ mi ẹ̀lẹ́ ní lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín mo tún wá dúpẹ́ gan dórí ìdúpẹ́ yẹn ń bọ̀ látòkè ní wọ́n ń bọ̀ mo tún wá dórí ọmọ tuntun tó jóbi náà ṣẹ̀ ń bí lọ́wọ́ báyìí tọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ kó wọlé ayé láyọ̀ kó yọ ọmọ kú ọmọ kú kankan jẹ́ mbẹ́ tí mo gbàgbé sọ sí mi nú ṣe rí prógámù yẹn ń pọ̀ lọ́tọ̀ ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú Ọlọ́run á máa kọ́ yín kéèyàn ó tó ru oyún fóṣù 9 kejì kékeré kọ́dẹ̀ lómi ń bẹ tẹ́ pé ń rù fún oṣù 10 àrọ́ lọ́dún kan àrọ́ lọ́dún 2 àrọ́ lọ́dún 5 kó lọ́ mọ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́ mọ́ ṣe ti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ má ṣe tẹnì kankan wá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ọ̀kúnlẹ̀ nítorí obìnrin rí ire lámọ̀ rí àbíyè àmọ́ bí ni wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò ní pọ̀ ju omi lọ omi ò ní pọ̀ ju ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ ìyá ò ní kú kọ́mọ wà láyé ọmọ ò ní kú kí ìyá wà láyé àmì èjì ò ní kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àyèlá méjèèjì wà lálàáfíà nínú ìdẹ̀ra bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣèwòsàn tí ń ṣègbẹ̀bí yìí náà ọlọ́mọ kún wọn ọlọ́mọ gbọ́ wọn ṣiṣẹ́ àwa táwa jọkọ ìyàwó náà ọkọ ìyàwó torí Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń gbó bí ẹni gbó sọ ṣẹlẹ́yìn ọkùnrin kòbókò yìí sì ń bọ̀ wá kòbókò yìí ń bọ̀ ẹ́ rí i pé ara sinmi bákan kòbókò yìí ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń gbó tẹ́ ń gbó lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì tẹ́ ń gbé tó ókè tẹ́ ń yín nàná rẹ̀ síbi tẹ́ ń yín nàná rẹ̀ sọ́hùn tẹ́ ń korí bọlẹ̀ sógbódó tẹ́ ń pòyì sọ́dún tẹ́ ń pòyì sósì tẹ́ ń fàwájú tẹ́ ń fà sẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń dálẹ̀ kékeré kọ́ wá. Ìgbà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ ló kálukú ń bímọ ní tí ń dínú mi ó dùnú wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ pọkàn bá sì lóhùn òṣèǹgbà mí náà àwọn obìnrin ò ní gbà níjọ́ ní tí mo sọ fún ní gbogbo ọkùnrin àgbáyé pátápátá owó tá a nílẹ̀ tó ṣẹ́kù àwọn ẹgbẹ́ obìnrin tèmi jákọ̀wé yẹ ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president mo fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ ẹ̀yin lẹ fi mí jẹ ẹ̀rù òsì bà mí ẹ̀yin lẹ fi mí jẹ mo fi gbogbo ọwọ́ sọ̀yè mi ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president mo nínú owó tá a nílẹ̀ tabua nínú àpò ẹgbẹ́ ká yọ ìdá pélébé bíi 0.0001 kábi tí gbogbo ọkùnrin mọ́lẹ́ pátápátá kára wọn balẹ̀ orí wọn wálẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ ló pé sẹ́yìn pé mo ti ṣègbésẹ̀ rẹ̀ ni mo ti sọ fún lọ́yà wa lọ́yà obìnrin wọ́n ti láwọn okò wọn okò ọ̀lẹ́ yìí obìnrin ẹ̀lẹ́ tó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ọkàn yìí ò lè gbé wàlẹ́ ọkàn yìí ò lè gbé àwọn bàbá wa ni àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa ni àwọn ọ̀nkú wa ni àwọn kọ́sìn wa ni àwọn nẹ́fì wa mọ̀ pé gbogbo tẹ́ ń wí náà nù máwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ dápẹ́ fún wọn lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́jì òde kóòtù kọ́dà àwọn ètì wọn mọ́lé gan tẹ́ ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ èmi sì mọ̀ pé torí tọ́njọ́ ni ṣe mọ̀ pé mo kàn dákẹ́ ni bígbà tí mọ̀ gangan torí tọ́njọ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe rí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ yóò bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ torí wípé ẹ̀ dájú wọ̀lẹ́tẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ̀ dájú o ẹ̀ dàbí àwọn ọkùnrin èrò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì wọ̀lẹ́ ìtúnrò bí wọ́n bá ti ṣe nǹkan fún bí àwọn ṣe ní gàbádá tó bá dánwò ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ̀ tún gbé yẹ̀wò bí bàbá ní káwo báwọn ọkùnrin ṣe ṣẹ̀ wá láàfin bá wọn wí kò ní sọkùnrin kankan láyé mọ́ wọ̀lẹ́tẹ̀lẹ́ kò ní sí ọkùnrin ẹyọ kan ọkùnrin tí ó bá tún ṣẹ́kù àwọn ẹran lẹ́tì máa inú àwọn àgùntàn inú àwọn kìnìún inú àwọn ehoro lẹ́tì máa rọ́kùnrin ẹ̀ lè rọ́kùnrin èèyàn èwo ló dánú gbogbo wọn gẹ́gẹ́ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ àṣírí léyìí o ọ̀rọ̀ àṣírí ni èwo ló dánú àwọn ọkùnrin ẹja tọ́ka sí kan ẹ̀yin náà wo ọkùnrin èyí tó mìlú títì láìpẹ́ yìí tó fowó da gbogbo olúrú sóbìn ló ṣe é ni ṣùgbọ́n ni tẹ́ńpẹ́ Buhari ẹ bó ṣe dẹ gbogbo wa pọ̀ tó fowó jẹ wáyà tó bá jẹ́ pé obìnrin ní ṣé bá ní wà láàrin obìnrin pé obìnrin ó tuntun ìyẹ̀wò wọ́n gbé ìyẹ̀wò pé àpàjẹ́ ní àwọn èèyàn lára ṣùgbọ́n ọkùnrin èrò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin obìnrin ilé yín ọ̀nà yín kò ní bàjẹ́ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ bímọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ bímọ kọ́dọ̀ oyún níní gan wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mọ́ ní àní máa lé yín pọ̀jù tẹ́lẹ̀ máa farabalẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ́ ìkìlẹ̀ tó ní sí yìí ni àní máa dààmú pọ̀jù tàbí máa rí yín gùn àdúrà ń le ṣe àmọ́ pé ẹ̀ máa fún wa ń dààmú lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ń bọ̀ lónìí ń bọ̀ lọ́la ṣe é máa fẹ́lẹ̀ appointment mi náà máa pọ̀wọ́ dí ni wàlẹ́ àwọn máa pọ̀wọ́ dí ni ṣùgbọ́n bí àdúrà tí mi wá ṣe ń sìn pé ìdààmú wo ò ní pọ̀ láti máa rọ́ sí àgọ́ ìdààmú ò ní pọ̀ kò sì ní máa ná wa lówó pọ̀ ju àtòógún ẹ mọ̀ pé ní sàmì yìí ṣe rí mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ jù ṣe rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí wàá ń bá a bọ̀ kékeré kọ́ àwọn ọkùnrin àìwá rò ó àìrò ó ní tó mú obìnrin lọ́sàn-án gangan tó wá gbígba aṣẹ́wó ní tó mú obìnrin ìyàwó ilé ìyàwó tó dáa láti ilẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ ní sùlọ́kà tí è ṣe pé ìyàwó tí Alhaji Gani Abẹ́fẹ́ kọrin rẹ̀ wípé ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ní sùlọ́kà tó sì ṣe aṣẹ́wó tabara mẹ́sídìsì fún kò ní jọ wọ́n lójú ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ní sùlọ́kà tó ṣiṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó tabara rọ́ọ̀sì rọ̀ì fún kò ní jọ ọ́ lójú tí ò ṣerú obìnrin yẹn ní obìnrin tá a fẹ́ obìnrin rere tá a fẹ́ ní sùlọ́kà tó dẹ̀ gborí dúró tó ń ṣe dáadáa tọ́kàn di wàrà wìrì lójijì tọ́kàn gbé iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó tó kàn ṣe ni tí kàn ń dókó ìtọ́tù èyí tí ọ̀tọ̀ ti ń do káàkiri àdúgbò tí ń bára rẹ̀ jẹ́ káàkiri àwọn ọkùnrin àwa ní jókòó ó yẹ ká jókòó ká gbé ìyàwó yìí pé ẹni tí èsè báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ló lè fà á kò sọ́kùnrin tó ní sùúrù rẹ̀ tí mo sọ yìí o kò sí ọkùnrin tó ní sùúrù rẹ̀ ibi iṣẹ́ kìí ṣe lásán ibì kan ló ti wọ́ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni obìnrin tó dáa tó jára mọ́sẹ̀ rẹ̀ tí eré nìkúrìn tọkàn wá gbégbá àránù lọ́sàn-án gangan ó yẹ ká ronú sí i ó yẹ ká ronú sí i ó yẹ ká jókòó ó yẹ ká pè òun gangan pé kí ni ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ó yẹ ká pè é èmi ò wí pé kí á má le o ìpè ká le ìpè ká fẹ́ ìpè ká má fẹ́ mọ́ ìpè ká má jáwèé fún ìpè ká jáwèé kì í ṣe yìí lèmi ń sọ ibo ni ọ̀rọ̀ ti wọ́ wá gangan kí ni ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wàláhì tàláhì ọkùnrin tí ń ṣe kí ni wò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ lẹ̀ yìí kò sọ́kùnrin kankan tí ń ṣe ọwọ́ dàbí ẹni pé a máa sọ àwọn obìnrin ni àṣìṣe wọn gan la máa wá àṣìṣe là ń wà àṣìṣe wọn gangan lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa máa ń wá ẹni tí ń hùwà rébọ̀ bí 30 ọdún sẹ́yìn tọ́kàn wá ṣe tí ò dá láàrin ìṣẹ́jú kan tá a sì ti pàṣẹ láàrin ìṣẹ́jú kan náà pé kẹ́rù ẹ̀ jáde àjẹpá ìṣẹ̀hùn gangan làwọn gan sọ ẹgbẹ́ àárín tí mo sọ yẹ̀wò ẹ̀yin màmá wa ẹ̀yin bàbá wa o ẹgbẹ́ yẹ̀wò dáadáa nísìnyí ẹ jẹ́ ká fi wé láàrin ọkùnrin sọ́kùnrin kan máa sọ̀rẹ́ àbóbìnrin sóbìnrin kan máa sọ̀rẹ́ ká má ṣe lọ́kọ àtìyàwó wọ́n ti ń bára wọn bọ̀ bí 30 ọdún bí 40 ọdún tí wọ́n rí i pé inú wọn mọ́ síra wọn ìgbésẹ̀ wọn dáa síra wọn orí wọn sì bára wọn mu gbogbo kan lọ ní déédéé gbogbo nǹkan wọn ń dáa eku ń ké bí eku ẹyẹ ń ké bí ẹyẹ èèyàn ń fọhùn bí èèyàn ọ̀gá kan sì wà wù lójú ẹsẹ̀ ìkejì sì ló wọ̀n bàrẹ̀ mọ́mọ́ ló sì le ṣe é rí i pé tá a bá wò dáadáa èyí tó léèyàn nì í ti ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ í ti ń sọ ni bí ọba sọ àṣìṣe ẹ̀kan kọ́ máa lè ṣèwádìí wípé kí ló fà á gan-an kò sí tó fẹ́ kàn wọ́n o ó ti ṣèṣì náà mo sì gbọ́ mú ká sì pàtàwàdà tí ó ṣe é lóòótọ́ ni eléyìí ò sínú pé ń parọ́ mọ́ mi kò sínú pé ń parọ́ mọ́ kò sínú wípé yìí ń parọ́ mọ́ ni kò sínú pé àwọn èèyàn ń wò níwò pé ìkà lọkùnrin ó ṣe é lóòótọ́ pọ́nbélé tí àwọn náà sì jayàn tó lóun ṣe. Èmi ò pé ká lé o, èpè ká má lé. Èmi ò pé ká fẹ́ o, èpè ká má fẹ́. Kódà yìí pé ká jáwèé fún un, ìsìn pé ká má jáwèé. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo tẹ́mi fẹ́ fàyọ ni wípé ẹni tí ò hùwà kà tẹ́lẹ̀, tí èsè sìná tẹ́lẹ̀, tí kì í rin ìrìnkúrìn tẹ́lẹ̀, tẹ́ẹ̀sì rí pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́kọ̀rẹ́ tí ó sì kẹ́gbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́, tẹ́ẹ̀sì rí wà búburú núwà rẹ̀ látẹ̀yìnwá tí bó ṣe wà náà tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀wọ́n tó ṣẹnu bá pè mí ni àtúnjókòó ń jókòó kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an gbogbo tí wọ́n sẹ́yìn ká gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan táwọn ọkùnrin gbéyàwó ni pé tá a bá lérò obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tá a mọ tó fà á ìgbà míì bẹ ẹ̀bí lè wá lọ́wọ́ rẹ o, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀bí lè wá lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó gangan dápẹ́ ìyàwó gan ni ọ̀dà á sì mọ̀ pé ìbọn sọ jáde ni wọ́n lọ́ọ̀dà máa lọ tàbí ká gbà padà òun kọ́ akọ́ lèmi sọ. Ìgbà míì sì ń bẹ obìnrin tó ń ṣe ṣìnà ìkẹsẹ̀ bí rẹ̀ ẹ̀bí ọkọ gangan ni látọ̀dọ̀ ọkọ ni wàhálà yẹn ti wáyé tó fi wá rán ìyàwó. Àwọn mi ò ní rọ ọmọ gbà wọ́n látara àwọn mi ò ní rọ ni. Ọkọ lè tìyàwó ẹ̀ sínú ṣìnà èmi ò púfẹ̀ mọ́ mi fíìmù yìí. Ìyàwó tó mọ́ tó jẹ́ èèyàn Ọlọ́run wàláhì tàlà mo fi àná Muhammad mo fi Jesus mo fi Ọ̀rúnmìlà mo fi sẹ̀rí. Ọkọ máa ti àwọn ìyàwó mi sínú ṣìnà. Kódà ìyàwó mi ọmọ plane lè pé wọ́n lo tì mí nínú rẹ̀ yóò sì wọ̀. Ìyàwó mi ò sì ní mà ìbínú ní ọ̀bá wọ̀ ó ti wọ̀ tán ìbínú wálé ojú wa kílíà ó ti wọ̀ yóò mọ̀ bá lọ ní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sọ yẹ ká ṣèwádìí tá a bá wá ṣèwádìí ọba lẹ́ni tó láwọn mọ́ra ni tó lè dáríjì yàn yóò dáríjì pé má ṣe irú ẹ̀ mọ́ irú ẹ̀ ló sì wù mí mistake ni má ṣe mọ́ ó lè jápá tọwọ́ mi ló ti wá ó lè jápá tọwọ́ ìyàwó ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ àgbà ó sì lè jápá tọwọ́ àwọn méjèèjì ó sì lè má jẹ́wọ́ tà tọwọ́ méjèèjì kan pé bọ́lá ọ̀sìn kádàrá nìyẹn ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká gbìyànjú sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. So ọkùnrin obìnrin tó wá ṣe mistake yẹn tó ti ṣe tẹ́pẹ́ nílé jáde ọ́dìtà mi ànífẹ́ gbọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a bá wá fìbínú lé lọ tá a fi sùúrù lé lọ tá a tún wá fẹ́ omi lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ kíá ní kété tó kúrò nulẹ̀ sábà pé nítorí ṣẹlẹ̀ sábà kan tún ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì ìdí tó fi lẹ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ ni pé táyé pé látọ̀dọ̀ ọkùnrin ni wàhálà yẹn ti wá sọ́dọ̀ obìnrin tó fi ń ṣe sìnà yóò tún ṣe tóbìnrin kejì yẹn pọ̀dé látọ̀lá yóò ṣe wá kò ní pẹ́ torí wà tí ń wù yẹn kò mọ́ obìnrin tó lé jáde nílò ẹ̀kọ́ sọ ìwà ń jáde pé tẹ̀ ń ṣe tẹ́ fi tì nínú sìnà nílé yìí kò gbọ́ kò sì lẹ́dí àti gbọ́ ó ti lé yóò tún wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kejì náà kejì náà sì ṣe é ti lọ wọ́n wà lọ́wọ́ bàbá grandpa rẹ̀ ló mú abẹ́rẹ́ nǹkan mẹ́rin wọ́n wà lọ́wọ́ grandpa ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá fàdá bàbá rẹ̀ bí àwọn sì máa lọ nílé tiẹ̀ náà nù ọwọ́kọ́wọ́ lílé yìí ni ọwọ́kọ́wọ́ nìyẹn so lèmi fi sọ pé ó yẹ ká gbé àárín yẹn yẹ̀ wò èmi ò ní ká fẹ́ padà o èyí ní ká má fẹ́ gbọ́n kí ló fà á gangan tó fi ń ṣe sìnà òun nìkan ló lè fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ kò sí kúrò ìyá rẹ̀ ò lè bá a sọ ọkọ gun ò lè sọ pé tí ó ṣe tí fi ń ṣe sìnà nì tẹ ẹ bá sọ tó bá níbẹ̀ ni ọkàn wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá níbẹ̀ kọ́kàn wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun gangan láì ní parọ́ tó rọrùn ti tóbi òótọ́ gbogbo ọba ìlú ti pé mọ̀lẹ́bí ti pé àwọn olóyè ìlú ti pé àfáà pé pásítọ̀ pé babaláwo pé síbẹ̀ tó fẹ́ parí ìjà ó ti kú ònírọ́ ìyàwó wa sọnù rẹ̀ jáde pé ntọ́fà ni ìgbà míì ń bẹ bí ìyàwó ní ọ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà míì ń bẹ bí ọkọ gangan tó múra yìí ní ọ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà míì ẹ̀bí àwọn méjèèjì ìgbà míì dẹ́wà kò ní jẹ̀bi àwọn méjèèjì ẹ̀bí wà lálára ti bò míì ní gbogbo ẹ̀ láyé nàdá níbi fíìmù yìí ni mo fi ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ní sùúrù ó yí tàn pé ìyàwó tó dáa ìlà ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn o ìyàwó téèyàn fẹ́ tó dáa tó jẹ́ èèyàn gidi ti sìn lọ́wọ́ kristẹni òdodo ní lọ chọ́ọ̀chì gbogbo gbà ń ṣe sóòru tí wọ́n bá ní wọ́n wá chọ́ọ̀chì rọ̀lẹ́ kí wọ́n gbàdúrà yín lọ bẹ̀ ń lọ chọ́ọ̀chì lẹ́fíṣẹ̀dì òun kan gbàdúrà nulẹ̀ wọ́n ń ṣe láfíjì chọ́ọ̀chì wọ́n ń ṣe nulẹ̀ irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ní sọ o obìnrin mùsùlùmí gidi tí ń la àsàlátù tí ń lọ mọ́sálásí gbogbo gbà tí ń kírun tí ń gbààwẹ̀ tí ń sin lọ́run bó ti tọ́ bó ti yẹ tàbọ́bìnrin àwọn ọmọ wo ló sà tí wọ́n mójútó ọ̀sà bó ti tọ́ bó ti yẹ tí wọ́n fi inú kan kankan bá ọ̀sà lọ tí ò sí pà ń da epo mọ́yọ̀ à ń darú mọ́yánrìn tí wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ bó ti tọ́ bó ti yẹ bọ́rùn mi láti ní kún ó ṣe àwọn lèmi sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí àṣìṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wá wáyé sẹ́wọ̀n pé irú obìnrin tó máa ń kéé ṣe irú obìnrin tó máa fẹ́ kọrin rẹ̀ yìí o. ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ní sùlọ́kà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó tabara rósì rọ ìfun kò ní jọ wọ́n lójú. ìyàwó tá a fẹ́ ní sùlọ́kà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó tabara mẹ́sídìsì fún kò ní jọ wọ́n lójú. kesòrò yẹn lèmi sọ. bí mo bá níyàwó olóhùn ó tọ́ tì máa yarí fún. mo níyàwó olóhùn ó tọ́ tì máa yarí fún. màá kálá wọn kì í tọ́tí nílé wa. màá kálá wọn kì í tọ́tí nílé wa. mọ̀sọ́ mi dọkọ̀ ya òtún ti jáde òwe kó ní kálukú kó máa wọlé wá. màkìbòsì ayé agbọ́. màkìbòsì ayé agbọ́ o péyàwó yín sójú méjì. màkìbòsì ayé agbọ́. màkìbòsì ayé agbọ́. àní màkìbòsì ayé agbọ́ o péyàwó yín sójú méjì. tọ̀tún tòsì lójú ọlọ́tí. tọ̀tún tòsì lójú ọlọ́tí. ojú ọlọ́tí ò gbé bí kan o. sáwá sátì mọ̀ lórí owó ni. lórí owó ni o lórí owó ni. sáwá sátì mọ̀ lórí owó ni. kìí ṣerú ìyàwó bẹ́ẹ̀ lèmi ń sọ. ìyàwó tọ́rọ̀ ti wọ́ wá láti ilẹ̀ kìí ṣerú wọn lèmi ń sọ. ìyàwó tẹ́ pé ségesège kúṣẹkùṣẹ ti wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ wá kó tó wọlé ọkọ kìí sì yẹn lèmi ń sọ. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni obìnrin tó mọ́ wá láti ilẹ̀ tó lè bá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá wọlé ọkọ òun lèmi ń sọ. tọkàn lọ́sẹ̀ gangan láìrò tẹ́lẹ̀ tọkọ gan òró kan tó ń gun òró kan tàbó rò ó fún rẹ̀ tàbí kò rò ó tọkàn bá rẹ̀ nù sínú tọkàn ṣe sínú káàkiri òun lèmi ń sọ. òun lèmi ń sọ. ó yẹ kí àwọn ọkùnrin ká paralẹ̀ ká kú tẹ́ḿpà gbogbo òbínú wa ká mú wálẹ̀ pátápátá. ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti wáyé ó ti wáyé ó ti dán ó ti dán o. àṣírí rẹ̀ ti tú. eléyìí wá ṣe wípé bóyá wọ́n ń parọ́ mọ́ tàbí mò ń parọ́ mọ́ tàbí òun kọ́ mọ̀ ìjà ìwé pé rọ́ ni. ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ìbọn ìṣirí kò tọ́ ni. ó ti clear lójú kálukú. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ti clear lójú kálukú ó ṣẹlẹ̀. àwọn ọkùnrin àìwá ní sùúrù débi wípé ká ṣèwádìí kí ló fà á. ó lójú ọkàn tó ní kò tiẹ̀ sọ́kùnrin tó ní sùúrù rẹ̀. ó jáde ni. mo sọ pé ó jáde ní kẹrù ẹ. ó dàbí táwọn obìnrin náà máa dé láàrin tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn rí. tó wà mistake lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sóbìnrin kan òun gan ìmídélé ti ń kẹrù ni. ó ti ń kó ẹrù ẹ̀ ìmídélé kíákíá ló ti ń kó ẹrù ẹ̀ tó ló ti mọ̀ pé tí ó gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn. wọ́n sì ń tọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ nìyẹn àti ká gbé yẹ̀ wò. ibi tẹ́mi lọ nìyẹn o. ṣé ń tọ́ yẹ kó gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ nìyẹn. iṣẹ́ kò kí n ṣe lásán. ó ti wáyé á wá ṣèwádìí kí ló fà á tó fi wáyé. òbí mọ̀ ńlá tó ṣe. tẹ́ pé tọ́lọ́run bá lọ́wọ́ sí i tọ́lọ́run ṣe àtúnṣe náà ẹ wá rí wípé àárín ọkọ àti ìyàwó tó wá túbà yóò tún tù sẹ́jú tàtẹ̀yìnwá lọ. wọ́n wá bímọ rere kalẹ̀ láwọn tí wọ́n rí tọ́jú láwọn tí wọ́n tọ́jú wọn lójú ayé tí wọ́n tọ́jú wọn tí wọ́n bá dàgbà tí wọ́n tún wá tọ́yìn wọn sí tí wọ́n tọ́jú ara wọn ní ọ̀wá já sí. You are welcome back to my channel. This is Master Baba's Comedy TV. I do appreciate all my subscribers. I do appreciate all my viewers. I greet you all. I salute you all. Hey, I hear. Before I start this program today, I will give glory to Almighty God in the universe. He that has given me the power, the ability, the good health to be alive today, to be able to organize this program and be doing it. And for you to be able to have chance, giving you enough chance, enough data, enough full of mind to open your YouTube channel and be watching my video. Can you see? I thank Almighty God. I thank Jesus Christ. I thank Muhammad. I thank Orunmila. Can you see? I do everything as all in one. Then most importantly, I appreciate my mother, my great mother. I appreciate all women all over the world. As you have known that I am their Secretary General for all women affairs in the whole world. I am Okwashewo number one. Can you see? I am Okwashewo number one. One and only Okwashewo throughout the world. No rival. No rival. That title is only one throughout the world. It is owned by me, Okwashewo. So I really appreciate it. Now our program for today, as you have known, we have started. This is matrimonial home. The big symbol that everybody used to see. Big word. Once you are coming from far place, you are light. That's the first thing you are going to see. Matrimonial home. Matrimonial home. Matrimonial home. The another topic we can dey under. Na be me and my wife. Èmi àtọkọ mi. Ọkọ àti ìyàwó all are the same. The third topic we can dey under. Na be 30 different points. 30 important points. 30 important points that make housewife to be fornicating all around. Can you see? Let me still repeat it again. 30 important points that make married woman be doing adultery, fornication, sexing different type of people all around. 30 good important points. You see, for women in the whole world, I'm saying it, we men, we don't used to cool down. Most especially among black people. We don't used to cool down when anything happen with our wife. Maybe a good wife that you have married since you have been together, you did courtship for about 3, 4, 5 years before you later marry. Now you have married this girl finish. She has been a good wife to you. You are living under the same roof. You have been together now. Maybe you are born. She has not born anything. She has carried belly. She has not carried us. She has born like 3, 4, 5 or more than that. Or she has not even born anything. But person has been pure right from the grassroots to the extent of becoming your angel, your wife, your legal housewife. Now, just of sudden, you just discover her doing fornicating, sexing, even to the extent of say you caught her with a man on the bed naked, having sexual intercourse, having fornication. Can you see? It is hard before you can see a man that will not send that woman back. It is very, very difficult to see such a man. If I thought the man agreed that I forgive him, people around him may say no, even the parents. This girl is going. They will send her away. Even the husband cannot even agree. But what I'm trying to say, where you marry a good girl as a wife, you've known her from the beginning as a good girl, to the extent of getting married to each other, living together under the same roof. Now, just unexpected, just of sudden, you just discover this girl with another man. You caught her red-handed with another man. This one is not matter of lie. This one is not matter of say the girl can deny or the woman can deny or the concubine can deny or the husband himself is talking lie against the two couples making illicit sex. Can you see? So this one is pure. It has happened. It has happened. Everybody has seen it. So it is clear that this thing has happened. No need to doubt. That is where we are going. It is only you can see a man that will not send the woman back away. That is number one. It is only you can see a man that will likely to sit the woman down. We have a seat. Let's talk together. That one will be between me and you at a closed door. What is the problem? What is the problem? What really drive you into this kind of mess? What is behind this mess? What is behind this bad issue that happened to you? See what has happened now. You trace yourself, you trace me, you trace the whole family. You are giving us a entire bad name among the community. And you have not been doing this before. You are pure. Even till before I caught you, you are still pure in my presence. Not until I caught you now, I discovered that you are not pure again. Can you see? So this kind of behavior that the man and the woman has lay her hand on now being caught. Can you see? It has not been doing like that before. It has not been happening in the past like that before. Can you see? So it's that day you can see a man. It's that day that you can see somebody that will sit the person down and ask why. That day you can see a single man that will take that step. I know it has happened. It has happened. It has happened. It has happened. I've caught you. This one you said that there, no need to argue. But what is the causes of it? Where do this problem come? What brings about all this one? And then you can see a man that we do take this kind of step. That is where I'm going to. I'm coming back again. Yeah, I'm coming back again. Yeah, ẹ káàbọ̀ sí channel mi padà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ kú ẹ̀dúró tì mí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí n ṣe máa ń sọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ má yẹ ká gbàgbé láti subscribe sí channel yìí. Subscribe. Ẹ wọ ọwọ́ ọ̀tún fíìmù tẹ̀ ń wò yìí nísàlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún. Ẹ bá jẹ́ pẹ́ síbi ẹ̀sọ́ rẹ̀ bí subscribe ẹ fi ká tẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ti fi ká tẹ̀ paradà di subscribe. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn á gbé aago kékeré kan sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, aago yẹn fọwọ́ tẹ̀, á wá pín sí aago mẹ́ta. Ìkan sálẹ̀, ìkan láàrin, ìkan lókè, tòkè yẹn fọwọ́ tẹ̀. Ọkọ̀ AWLC ẹ ti gba notification yẹn. Ní kété tí n bá ti ṣe gba àwọn films mi jáde ọ̀kan ní méjì ní mẹ́ta ní àbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ẹ̀yin àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ máa rí ọ̀yà ẹ ṣé gan, ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Lẹ́yìn pàtàkì jùlọ tí mo tún fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín fún o, ẹ rí i pé fíìmù mi tẹ́ ẹ bá ń wo ìpolówó ọjà máa ń wà ń bẹ̀ gan. Tẹ́ bá ti ọkọ̀ tẹ̀ sí báyìí ìpolówó ọjà ló máa gbé jáde. Tẹ́ bá tún wò lọ àwọn ìpolówó ọjà máa wọnú ẹ̀ bí àwọn tó ń polówó òwe, àti tó ń polówó ògùn, àti tó ń polówó fíìmù, àti tó ń polówó orin, oríṣiríṣi ni ó pọ̀ gan, ó pọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbìyànjú ká máa wò wọ́n. Ìdí tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé a máa rẹ kọ̀ọ̀kọ́. Ìgbà míì bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lè gbé India film sí. India film tó dùn gan, ẹ máa gbádùn ẹ̀ gan. Tẹ́ pé ẹ lè wo wákàtí gan tẹ́ bá kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ gan. Ẹ lè wò mí 2 hours. So ẹ lè wò mí 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Ìpolówó ọjà mi lè má ju 5 minutes lọ, 30 minutes lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò wọ́n. Tá a bá ń wò wọ́n, a máa rí wọn àǹfààní ń bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn nǹkan míì ń bẹ tẹ́ pé ó ń ṣe wá tàbí ó ń ṣe àwọn ẹni tá a mọ̀ tí a polówó oògùn rẹ̀ tẹ́niyẹn ti wóògùn tí ò rí tó ti lògùn tí ò ṣiṣẹ́. Tẹ́ bá tẹ́rọ oògùn bẹ́ẹ̀ wò ó lè ṣiṣẹ́. Kó tó di pé wọ́n ń polówó oògùn lórí YouTube, oògùn tí a ti dánwò ni tí wọ́n ti kọ̀nfàmù gbogbo ẹ̀, kò sí pàǹdà ọ̀tí ń bẹ̀ kó tó pé lè gbìyànjú wá sórí YouTube. Then channel tèmi kò sí rọ́ńbẹ̀ kó tó di pé YouTube lè máa polówó ọjà lórí channel mi, ẹni pé kò rí kékeré kọ́ wọ́n fi dá wa lọ́lá ni. So mo bẹ̀ yín lórúkọ náà ọba. Then ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta tó ní wípé ẹ máa bá mi láìkì, ẹ máa share fídíò yìí sí àwọn nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kù míì bíi Facebook, Instagram, oríṣiríṣi àwọn nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kù tí wọ́n bá wa share rẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pàwọn nìkan là ń jẹ́ ìgbádùn rẹ̀. Tá a bá ń wò kẹ́ ẹ máa bá a sọ fáwọn ará àdúgbò kan máa wò ó. Káà náà máa subscribe sí channel kan máa wò lórí fóònù wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kan máa wò lórí fóònù wọn kan tó máa share rẹ̀ fáwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn. Káyàn náà máa wò káwọn jọ máa jàǹfààní ẹ̀pà pẹ̀lú ti dáa ju ẹ ṣé gan. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ràn mí lọ́wọ́ látẹ̀yìn, mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Pàtàkì jùlọ ẹ̀yin obìnrin lápapọ̀. Ẹ ṣé gan ṣé ó pọ̀ mo kẹ́yìn ọkùnrin náà, ẹ má bínú o. Pẹ́yìn ọkùnrin mo kí gbẹ̀yìn. Ẹ mọ̀ pọ́pọ́ aṣẹ́wó ni mí. Èmi ni akọ̀wé gbogbo aṣẹ́wó all over the world. Èmi ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president. Èmi lọ́kọ̀ gbogbo. Kéèyàn tó bá dé bẹ̀rẹ̀ níbi pé wọ́n fi joyè. Olórí nìyẹn, president. Olórí ẹgbẹ́ kò ṣe kékeré. Iṣẹ́ ńlá ni ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí táwa ń bá bọ̀, ilé olórogún, ilé lọ́kọláya kò ṣe kékeré o. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀, àìmọye nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́ òrùlé. A máa ṣílẹ̀ ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ní èyí tá à ń bá lọ́sì tó jẹ́ pé ìyàwó tó jẹ́ èèyàn rẹ̀, ìyàwó tó pé ìwà rẹ̀ ló ń wù tẹ́lẹ̀ láti kékeré ọjọ́ ayé ẹ̀ tó fi dàgbà, tó fi fẹ́ níyàwó tó fi wọlé lọ́sàn-án gangan tó kàn gbégbé aṣẹ́wó. Ṣe rí pé àárín ìyàwó yẹn ká fura sí o. Kì í ṣẹni tó ń ṣaṣẹ́wó bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn là ń sọ o. Ẹ ti kẹ́ tí mo sọ yẹn sí yìí, mo ń padà bọ̀ wá. Yeah, as I used to say, you see, I really appreciate all of you that don't subscribe for me. Those my viewers, those people where they watch my film, please subscribe to my channel. Help me share my video well. Help me share all to different type of networks. I beg, even at the help me. Share to Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth. Share to your friend. Even share to your enemies. Can you see? After that one, help me like, you comment. Then help me watch my video ads. All this promotion, what they do for you on my video like this, you go see promotion. Whether they advertise market, either book o, playing of videos o, music o, help me dey watch them plenty. It is for the betterment of of everybody. Can you see it is YouTube that use one to praise me, to give me honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget, help me share my video. Help me share my video. Help me share. Help me share. You like, you comment, then you watch my heart. Thank you. As we are saying now, before a woman can just turn into prostitute anyhow in the matrimonial home, the person are not being used to that character before. There are many reasons for that. And we men, we don't normally like to even do research on that one. Though as a man, I have done research on that one. What are the reasons behind such a heart? For a good married housewife that have been together with wife for some time. Yeah, they have do courtship happily. They married happily. They are living their life happily. Just all of a sudden, the woman just a prostitute. Fucking all around, fucking all this type of different type of women all around. I have about 30 or 31 reasons for that. I have about 30 or 31 reasons for that. You are welcome back to my channel again. Ṣé gan, mo rí wẹ́pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Irú obìnrin tó ṣe ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn nínú ilé ọkọ tẹ́ pé kò ń ṣèyàn búburú tẹ́lẹ̀ tọkànṣẹ́ dédé bá rẹ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó tàbọ́kàn wọlé iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní àwọn ìdí pàtàkì. Ìdí pàtàkì gbọ́dọ̀ wà. Obìnrin ò kàn lè ṣàdédé change wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ káàbọ̀. Obìnrin ò lè ṣàdédé change bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kò lè ṣàdédé change. Àwọn ọkùnrin dẹ̀ ní àníṣù láti ṣèwádìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èmi ti wá bá wa ṣèwádìí. A ní ìdí ọgbọ̀n tàbí ọgbọ̀n àtọ̀kan tó lè fà á kí obìnrin kó fi bára rẹ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́ o. A yànnàná rẹ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ pé a yí oníkálukú kò ní sínú wípé bóyá irọ́ wà ńbẹ̀. You are welcome back to my channel again. I have 30 or 31 reasons. Yeah, 31 reasons that can turn a good housewife, a legal housewife, into prostitution, into fornication, into adultery, moving around with different type of men around and in suburb areas. Can you see a woman that has been well behaved before, just of sudden, just change character? What are the causes? I have about 30 or 31 reasons. Number one, now we are going to discuss nature of the body. Nature of the body. What do I mean by this? Nature of the body. You see, there are some type of people. God created us differently. There are somebody that always needs sex. Always. It is their body that needs it. Their body that will be requesting for it. It is among men, it's among women. There are some women that can hold themselves for 5 years, 10 years without having sex with anybody. There are some women who can hold their body, not having any sexual intercourse with anybody or any man for complete 10 years, 20 years without any side effect. There are some women they cannot do without men. And you know yourself as that kind of nature. Then you marry to a man that is working in Kaduna. You are living in Lagos. Yeah, this man have to travel to Kaduna, spending a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, at times 3 months before he comes back home at Lagos. This man have been in Lagos. You have been together before for some years. But just of a sudden, the man lost the job or he was transferred to north, from south to from the west to north. Can you see? Spending about a month, 2 months there, that one can lead into prostitution, all this bad act again, because our body normally requests for it. The husband did not know. And they have been together for a while. Can you see now, when they have been together, if they have been together for 30 years, the woman will not find himself in such a act, because she usually see her husband every time. They have been together about 15 years now, happily. So husband is always around at home all the time. After work, he's coming home. After work, the wife is coming home. They meet every day, and by day they enjoy themselves. Now, the husband has been transferred from Lagos to Kaduna, or from Lagos to Madunguri. Can you see the journey? That's the longest journey so far in Nigeria. From Lagos to Madunguri. Lagos to Madunguri now. The husband may go there spending like 2 months, 3 months before he come back to Lagos again. What has happened? This kind of a woman will find herself messing herself all around. because the nature is requesting for it. Now it is the body that requesting. It is not the woman naturally. It is not our mind requesting, but the body has been adapted to the body, the way the God created that body always needs sex. That is number 1 point. Number 2 point, fashion and beauty. Fashion and beauty. You see, there are some women of fashion. There are some women of beauty. Yeah, what do I mean by this? Somebody that believe in folk, believe in latest fashion. When you see new clothes, you see it in her body. When you see new shoes, you see it in her body. When you see anything beauty like hairstyle, there are some hairstyle for 100,000, 200,000 latest. You are going to see this girl, you are going to see this kind of hair on this kind of a woman. Can you see? Maybe the work is going to cover it. Yeah, work. Make her work doesn't cover it. But changing of hairstyle, 50,000 naira, he did that hair the same before yesterday. Now lose it to today. 50,000 has gone. Now redo another one of 70,000. That one spread almost 2 or 3 days again. Remove it. Redo another one again of 100,000. Can you see how much is the woman gaining? Do you believe a husband can be giving her that kind of money every time? Can you see? And as he is doing hair of making hair of 50,000, 100,000, 150,000, hair that is going to last highest a week. You cannot do this kind of hair with dirty clothes. The clothes have to match with the hairstyle, the handbag, the wristwatch, the shoes, the undies, the underwears, the bras and the pants. Everything have to match. The rings have to match the earrings. Can you see? So to maintain this kind of thing, you have to get head of money. That kind of woman has to be in money. So when the husband is not having the power to be doing all these things all the time, and the woman has been adapted into this character, into this fashion and beauty, no way, no way. She has to find means from outside. Yeah, and the way she is dressing almost every time to time, there are men looking for such a sophisticated, high-level woman. There's no one way or the other. She finds herself messing herself all around. Yeah, it is big men, big people that will be running after her. All these Yahoo boys in big money. So they will be running after her because of the money. She has to release herself. Because changing of this expensive hairstyle almost every day by day. Buying expensive clothes, wearing of expensive clothes almost every day by day, changing them. Some women can change 2 times in a day. Clothes of 250,000 in the morning, in the afternoon, you go out and change back again, wear another one of 50,000, 300,000, 350,000. Can you see? When we talk of this thing, we talk of wristwatch too. We talk of chain and pendant. Can you see? Real gold. You see women wearing of gold worth of 1 million, and she will not likely to have only one time. Bangles, rings. So we have different type of jewelries. Can you see? Before a woman can maintain all this one, you have to bring yourself outside. You have to put yourself for market. Yeah, you have to lay yourself for market. People will now be coming to price you from time to time. Yeah, you'll be collecting money from different type of men. That is another point too. When you see woman in fashion, big fashion, and the work you are doing cannot carry this type of beauty and fashion you lay your hand on, you will later turn to a prostitute. No way, no way. The husband cannot satisfy you. You collect to do here last week almost 3 times, 70,000, 40,000, 80,000 in a week. Second week now, you are now requesting for a man again. Third week, that is how you continue requesting, fixing the different type of hairstyle, modern hairstyles. We are only talking about here now. What of the clothes, the jewelries, the shoes, different type of things like that. And person wearing this kind of thing, we don't need to deceive ourselves. You have to be living in a luxurious building. That's another Google point to having a better car, expensive car. So this, if care is not taken, you later turn yourself to a prostitute Now it is why this kind of action, fashion and beauty can turn a woman into a prostitute in the street. That is another good point too. Number 3, money. Yeah, everybody is looking for money. Yeah, when you see a woman that is in love of money, there's no how, no how. You have to fornicate around. No need to deceive ourselves. No need to talk lies. When a woman is in love of money, yeah, when you see 100,000, you see 200,000, somebody dash you 200,000, you just look at it as if it is 10 naira. Because some people are giving you 500,000, 1 million. Can you see? Before you realize, a man doesn't do anything anyhow. Any gift is not given to a man, is not given to a woman by a man just ordinarily. I used to say it in my tutorials. In my videos, I used to say it. When a man comes to give you a wristwatch worth of 250,000, tomorrow night he come back, buy you a shoe of 1 million naira, buy you bag of 750,000 naira. You have to lay your back on the bed. You have to lay yourself on the bed. No, it is not even the man that will request for it. It is you that you are giving the gift. You carry yourself to the man. I'm telling you sincerely, there's no need to talk lie in that one. You have to turn to a prostitute in the afternoon time. Just so that is why we need to love this money in a little way. I'm telling you, you have to maintain yourself according to the money you have. So when you now love money pass as a woman, no how your husband cannot satisfy you. No how your husband cannot satisfy you at all. So by that, you find yourself to become a prostitute. I'm coming back again. So number 4, material things. Material things. Yeah, when we talk of material things, there are many things included under. Can you see when a woman loves material things, buying of clothes, buying of wristwatch, buying of different type of things that can be useful to a woman, either going to a party or at home. Can you see, or inside the office or inside the shop? So any woman that's adapted to do all this kind of character is likely to find himself under fornication. Yeah, there may not be enough money to do all these things, to run all these shows, and things are very cost nowadays. So from there, moving around from different type of men, that's another good point too. Number 5, to maintain children. To maintain children. Nowadays, there are some husbands. I cannot say many. There are some husbands that are likely to leave their wife together with their children unmaintained. Feeding allowance, money to buy soap to wash clothes, school fees, many things like that. Even a child is sick, carry him or her to the hospital for the hospital fees, school fees, many things like that. So some men are not adapted to this character. They are not ready to support the woman to take care of the mother and their children. And then when a woman is left with all these expenses, there's no doubt this thing can force woman into fornication, adultery, going about with different type of men to make sure she see money to maintain herself and the children. Can you see it again? That's another good point. Therefore, we men, we need to take good care of our women, our children, so that we give them rest of mind. Can you see it now? All these small things can lead women into fornication, adultery, or having casual sex with men to collect money to maintain their children. That is number 6. Friends. Yeah, there are some women, they have some friends or many friends. Can you see now, when you have friends that have been into this character before, their own is to having different type of men, different type of boyfriend, and they are married, they are full housewife. Can you see, there may be 2 or 3 friends. So this one have boyfriend, another one have boyfriend, men friends. So giving them money, satisfying them sexually, helping them to do occasions. Do you understand like that? When a good woman try to join this type of friends, there's no doubt he is likely to be introduced into such character, because they will be telling her that is the way you can make your life. You want to depend on your husband, What do you think the husband can do for you? When you want to do naming ceremony, you want to do graduation for your children, you want to do this, that, you want to do marriage, naming ceremony for your anything you want to do. It is even for yourself. You want to do my birthday. When you have men friend, boyfriend, they can be able to gather things for you very well. When they gather things for you, be very, very so to surprise you. You need 100,000, you are seeing about 1,000,000. Can you see? This is another part of life again. So you don't need to care about the husband again. Either the husband give you, he did not give you, don't care. So when you have bad friend, it can lead you into such character, into such act. That is another good point too. But a woman with sense can be, even after mistakenly join yourself with this kind of people, you can easily reverse back again when you see that there's no road there. But for a woman that cannot control themselves, you have to fall in. And once you have joined them as friends, you are moving together, your character have to be the same. That is what they call friends. That is another good point too. Number 7, belonging to group. This one nearly related to friends. This one friends can be like 2 or 3 or 4. But when we talk of group, they may be 10, 15, 20 inside. And this group, they have common interest. What they really believe on, their main and objective in joining the group, in forming the group, they have to have it. Maybe they are always to do hookup, but they are going to do runs. Can you see it when a legal housewife has now joined hand with this type of group, this social group, hookup group. There's no how she has to join them too. They give her own part too. Then they will train her, learn her, teach her the way to do things right. So by joining them, she has fallen into their group and she has totally changed from her real character. She is good before. Now she has joined Olosho Uko. Can you see now? She has to be doing fornication around to see money, to see wealth. That's another good point too. Number 8, parents, especially the mother. The parent can initiate her daughter into bad character. As a mother, most of these daughters, most of our wives are closer to their wife, to their mother than the father. Most of their wives are closer to the mother than their father. So when we marry a wife that are very close to the mother, and the mother is not good, maybe the mother was doing hookup before, or she understand much about her being in prostitution before she was married, later leave that work, or still doing it under without the concept of their husband. Can you see it? So a daughter now get closer to the mother can initiate the daughter. So you don't need to stay with only your husband though. How much can he give you? When you have big ceremony to do in future now, can your husband carry everything for you? Therefore, you need to have a men friend underneath so that your husband will not know. And she know the way to cover you up. So if these men want to see you, they will be coming directly to here. The concubine will be inside. She will now send for the daughter that she want to see the daughter. How can the message go to the husband that the mother want to see her wife? He will likely to release the wife. Can you see going there, you go and meet different type of men friend from before you know what is going on, the good housewife has turned to bad again. She has turned to bad. She has turned to Olosho fucking around, befriending people around. And once husband get to know now, the problem has come. That is another good point too. We need to take care of our mother. We need to, as a good mother, we need to lead our daughters into right path. We need to give them better training so that they will be good in their own matrimonial home. They can be able to born their own children and train them the way you train her. Can you see? That is part of life. So our mothers, we have to be good. We see that some are bad, but know how they have to change. Watching all these streams, we want the level to change into better. That's another good point too. Number 9, culture and tradition. Culture and tradition. You see some tribes, some cultures, they don't somehow lay bad hand on this type of fornication. Some cultures do prostitution as work. Yeah, there are some cultures they believe in prostitution. Even they do prostitution around, they still travel out to go and do prostitution there with the concept of their parents. Can you see it was their parents that helped them to get out of the country, to go and be doing prostitution in another country, to be sending money home or to carry money home and wet. So there are some culture that believe that this thing is not bad. So when somebody marry in such a tribe or a culture, the man will have a problem, because in some culture we count sex as a very big thing, that you can only do sexual intercourse with your married man. Apart from your married man, you cannot do it with anybody. No man has the right to touch your body. No man has the right to touch your breast. No man has the right to touch your buttock or the entire body. Can you see it now? So when you are in a matrimonial home, you save yourself from all this bad act. You save yourself, you really give regard to yourself, so that people around you can do the same thing to you, regard you. They won't touch you anyhow, they won't do any foul play with you anyhow, because they know you are married. And once you are married, it's your only legal husband that have right to do anything with you, anything sexually, romance, love, everything. He is the only right person to do it for you. Can you see now? So in some culture and tradition, they don't really believe, even the husband, when they see that the man is rich, maybe they are living together in a compound, he rented a house, the man can send his wife to go and meet that person and have sexual intercourse with him, so that she will collect money come. She may likely to tell the wife that come, you must come back with 2,000 naira or 5,000. If the man say he want to sleep with you overnight, it's 12,000. But for short time, don't collect less than 2,000. And the woman will go there because they trust each other. That is their own culture. That is their own way of life. They believe in each other. They don't betray each other. The woman will go there. She knows the way to bring the money into action. Like saying she just come to visit the man, just to come and pay visit. From there, she knows the way to enter the man. Before you know what is going on, the man, they have to talk. Then at short time, you want to do a full time. When the man now talk about the husband, say no problem. It is the husband that has her to come. There's no problem. Even she can come, because both of them can come out together. The husband will see them, will not say anything. And they will do it. The two of them will come out, they will see the husband. The husband will even greet her, say, hey, how are you? Hope there's no problem, or there's no anything, will come back with money. Can you see? So that the man will have rest of mind that the husband will not even do react or call police on him. So from there, the woman will be coming to the man to have sexual intercourse. The man will be giving her more money or anything she wants. Can you see? That some culture believe like that. When a man, that their culture is not like that, you now get married into a woman of such. When such a woman need money, she can easily go to any men around and fornicate and see money. So when the husband see her now, the problem has come. And in their own culture, in the woman culture, it is not bad. But in the man culture, it's bad. But before you marry now, you need to check your husband and your wife very well. You know where your wife come from. You know the type of family he comes from. You know their culture and their tradition. You're supposed to know their culture and tradition before you marry. Don't just see somebody in the city. You just, through friendship, you just give yourself belly, you don't marry anyhow. It's not good. You must need to follow the girl to her own family house. You know the type of families you come from, their tribe, their culture, their tradition there. And she too have to follow you to your own house too, to know your family, to know your tradition and your culture, the way you do things there. So when all these things match with each other, you can marry. If the thing is not match to being correct in future, no need to talk lies. Because in the wife family, they can fuck anywhere. It is not a taboo. Yeah, it is not an illicit sex. But from man's side, you cannot do without only your man, you will do it. So when you marry from this kind of culture or tradition, you are going to get problem in future. When the woman is in need of money, if she asks for money, do not give her, she will fornicate around. Even your neighbors around will be having sex with her. The problem has come. So the separation will later end it. That's another good point too. Number 10, revenge. Try to understand what I want to explain now. Revenge. Revenge. You see, in a couple where there's no agreement, there's no real love. Where the husband and wife don't used to sit down and talk together, you express your mind out. Let her express her own mind out. So by doing this, two of you have become real friends apart from the husband and wife. You has become real friend. You cannot hide anything for yourself. Can you see? When the husband offend wife, The wife can easily say it out that you have done something bad to me. No, she will say it out, and the husband will apologize. They will agree together again. And the wife go against the rule of the husband. She has to apologize, say, see what you have done. No. And the wife will agree, say, you are very, very sorry. They settle again. So where the husband used to offend the wife and the husband refused to apologize, that's a big problem that we men doesn't take note. You and your wife are living together, so only two of you. You now offend this wife in one way or the other. You offend her, and you refuse to apologize. You refuse to say sorry. You refuse to embrace her to make her happy. Can you see? There are some women, when they want to do something bad for you, that you will even send them out, pack them, go out. Or you may not pack them out. When anytime you remember such act, your mind will not be happy with them. She may be befriending people around you, fornicating around you, so that you can be see her that this one has entered her, another one has entered her. And that's a big problem for some men, even not to some many. You cannot know the concubine to your wife, person having real sex with your wife, living in the same compound with you. Can you see? And you know the person, and your wife even do it in a way for you to see them and understand that something like that is going on. Can you see? Problem has shoot out. That is what they call revenge. You have offended her in one way or the other, and you refuse to beg her, to console her, to make her happy, to make her know that what you have done was wrong, and you have submitted that you will really apologize for the bad thing you have done. So we men, we shouldn't catch women as goats. We shouldn't catch them as somebody who doesn't have sense. They are human being. You yourself as a man, you are a human being. So once your wife offended you and she came to you, apologize, lie down for you, beg you, even satisfy you with say, do many things for cook better food for you, and you forgive her, why should you offend her and you refuse to apologize? It can make some women to do it as a defense. That is the only thing they can do for a man, to pain the man to the end of his life. That is the only thing. I'm telling you sincerely, for a man to see his wife, legally housewife, married to him, to be having sexual intercourse with neighbors around. In fact, some men will even pack out of that area. I'm telling you sincerely. That is why if you offend your wife, try to apologize. Let her know that you offended her. And if at all you did not know, she tell you. Can you see? You need to bow for him. You need to lie down and prostrate for her that what you have done is wrong. Next time, such a thing will not repeat itself again, as you hug yourself as husband and wife. You settle everything on bed. That's what they call a rima. That is what they call a rima, understandable husband. You must be able to know the way to bring your wife down, to beg your wife. Whenever you do anything wrong, whenever you offended her, whenever you even see her thinking, maybe you have offended her, you did not offend her, you're supposed to know what is happening to her. From there, she will know you as a real wife, as a real husband, and likely to hold you tight. She's not likely to offend you to do anything as a defense for your action. That's another good point too. Number 11, frustration, blackmailing to the other partner. That is frustration. Yeah, blackmailing. What do I mean by this? There are some husbands, they are not cool at all. Their mind is not good at all. They do not agree with their wife totally. So when somebody came to give you a rumors, saw your wife taken to one hotel, or somebody gave you fake rumors, something that's not real, or you just suspect her, you now take that one as a liberty, telling your wife, blackmailing your wife that she's a harlot. Yeah, I've seen a husband like that. Just a mere thing like this, he will be telling the wife that she's a prostitute. Different people are taking you to hotel. You this bad guy, bad woman. He is even regret to even marry you as a wife when this man is annoyed, saying different of bad things to his wife. What you have not taken your eyes to see that your wife is doing. Maybe somebody told you, or you just feel like saying it, you just suspect. You begin to be saying all these bad words to your wife, and whereas your wife is pure. Your wife is pure. She is not the type of a woman that fornicates around. You are the only person that she is liably agreeing for. She has no any other concubine outside. You are the only person in her heart, and you are trying to break her heart, blackmailing her that she's doing fornication, adultery, going out with different type of men, which you have not ever taken your eyes to see. You are saying all these things to hurt your woman. You are saying all these things to let her mind go up. You want to make her to vex, to grow annoyed, and you know really that the woman did not do all what you are saying. This is very, very dangerous. Can you see, as you are saying it, people are there watching you. People are there hearing all what you are saying. Yeah, all these things you are saying every day by day, and the woman is giving you warning. She's warning you, telling you as husband and wife what you used to say when you grow annoyed is not good. Anytime you grow annoyed, though normally she may offend you, she may not offend you. Let's forget about that side. But all these things you used to vomit out is not good. She doesn't like it at all. Have you ever seen her in a hotel, taken to hotel by any other man? Have you ever seen her in another man's house, going to have sexual intercourse with any man? Have you ever know us open her phone, see any love letter from another man to her? You have no evidence. You have no evidence, and you really know that the woman is pure. You are only saying this to spoil her mind. You believe that is the only thing you can tell her to spoil her mind. If care is not taken, this woman will take a concubine into your room. I'm telling you sincerely, she will be flirting around. That thing she did not do, and you are telling her that in public that she's fornicating around, she will do it in your presence. She will fornicate with people that closer to you around, so that for you to be able to know that she's fornicating, you have pushed her to be fornicating all around, to be doing adultery. Yeah, it is a bad act for a man to be telling his wife that she's a prostitute, a whore, a hookup, wherever you have never seen her doing such a act. And you are saying this in order to pain the woman, so that the woman will feel regret, so that the woman will be unhappy, so that this woman can feel sad completely till that day, so that you will be happy that you've made her mind bad. But if you want to do that as husband and wife, you don't need to do it. Yeah, you are a mature somebody. You are a mature somebody. You don't need to do something like that. When a woman offend you, you calm down. Then later you call her. You advise her. Before you know what is going on, this woman will be on her knee, begging you, apologizing. Can you see? But what the woman has not done, and you have never seen her doing it, and there's no any concrete evidence that the woman is doing it, you just promise, you blackmailing your wife every time. If care is not taken, you will turn this woman to a prostitute, and she will do it in your area for you to take your eyes to see that what you are saying about her is real. You have turned her to a prostitute, and the woman is ready to even face any consequences that come after it. Yeah, if you say the woman to back out, you back out, because you make sure she have somebody better than you before she be doing that thing to show it to you, so that when the repercussion come, she can be able to pack her load out, even to a friend you did not even expect. Can you see? So that thing is bad. It's another good point too. Number 12, pregnancy. Not pregnancy at all. Pregnancy, not pregnancy at all. Yeah, you see in a family, in a matrimonial home where husband and wife are begging for God, for the wife to get pregnant. Maybe they marry like 3, 4, 5 years. There's no pregnant between the woman and the woman. Can you see, in a situation like this, the husband need to come down totally to agree with his wife. The wife need to come down totally to agree with their husband, so that they join hands together. Whatever thing they want to be doing, it will be between them. And they believe this thing is from God. They pray to their God always, and they do the necessary thing supposed to do. They go to the hospital together for investigations. Can you see? For checkups, to see the doctors, to go for examinations. So from this one, doctor will be enlightening them. This is the next thing to do. This is what to do. This is very, very important for you to be doing. All this one you are doing, leave this one, be doing this, leave this one. The doctor will be giving them different of advice. So in a situation like this, if the husband is not somehow courageous to encourage the wife, maybe he's the one telling the wife bad thing. If somebody told him you have do some abortion before they marry or something of that nature, and the wife did not do it. Can you see, you begin to be saying all these bad things to your wife almost every time. This woman can check out to go and find another man. And before you know what, the woman will be fucking around, fornicating around in order to see somebody who will pregnant her. So far you see the big line like this, the woman is ready to pack out of your house. Can you see, you have turned this woman into a prostitute. You have turned the woman into a prostitute because of this bad thing you should tell her, because you need to be encouraging her. She is not happy as she is not pregnant yet. And this pregnancy is from God, it's not from other human being. Can you see, this situation can lead woman into fornication all around. Prostitution. A woman that has been engaged in prostitution before, that is number 13. Number 13. A woman that has been engaged in prostitution before marriage. Can you see now, this moving about with different type of men that has been part and parcel of her before, but she has left it. Immediately she wants to get married, and she has not returned into it again, and she's not doing it underneath again. She has joined to the husband now. She has forget about everything, about the past. You may know about it, you may not know, but her character is pure now. No any fornicating around. But you did not used to encourage this woman. There are some men, when you have little quarrel with the woman, different type of forces, different type of words you have never even seen the woman doing before, or before you even know her, you have never seen her such a character with her before. You continue telling her all this in public. And a woman that has been in prostitution before, it's an easy thing. Yeah, she has been to that line before she pack out, before she hand over, before she hang the boot. Now you are trying to force her back into that action again with your words, with your actions. You are a prostitute, you are this one, you are that one. Why do you late to come home today? You need to find out. Maybe because of the busy road made her to come late home from the shop. You need to go to her shop to know what is going on exactly in the night when she's coming back. There are some routes in the morning, the route is free. In the evening when you are coming home, it may take you almost 3 hours to go through the place you used to go under 10 minutes. Can you see it? For a sensible husband, you need to examine all these things before you be telling your wife different kind of rubbish. So for a woman that has been in prostitution before, and you are now telling her that she's fornicating around, do this and around, she will later do it in your presence for you to see it, proving it to you that she has left that job, but it is you that forced her into it again, and she's ready to marry you, and if you say no, she's ready to pack out. That is the consequence behind all this act. So man should know the way to control your mouth. You should know the way to maintain your wife, to maintain your family. Then when anything happens, you should know the way to examine things, not just to be taking action anyhow. Your wife used to go to work under 10 minutes, but when coming back in the night, the traffic is busy everywhere, jam pack, hold up everywhere. What the journey used to take about 10 minutes before, in the night now almost 3 hours. And you yourself know in some areas like that in the night in the city. Now you did not believe your wife, and you did not try to examine, to go to her work and see what is happening in the night from her work to her house. So you be saying rubbish, saying different type of bad things to her. So from that one, you can force your wife into fornication and adultery. I'm telling you sincerely, because she will later believe that you are not the right man for her. You are not the right man to suit her purpose. She just mistakenly marry you. Can you see? And once you have forced this woman out to call her back again, it's very difficult, because you will not know. She will be fornicating around, you may not know. Luckily, you may know, and once you know the trouble has come. Can you see it? That is another good point too. That is why a good husband, you need to check the movement of your wife. If there is any error somewhere, don't just say anything. You try to verify. When you verify, it is your verification will bring out the truth. If your wife is saying the truth, you will see it. And if your wife is wrong, saying bad thing against talking lies, you will know exactly. Can you see, as a good husband, you need to calm your mind down. Anything happen in the house, bring your mind down. Try to examine the way you're supposed to examine. And take your wife as a queen. If I thought she do something wrong, hold her, hug her tight. Let her know that you love her. What she has done is wrong. You correct her. Before you know what, she will be on her knees, be begging you, apologizing. Can you see? That's what they call a hookup. Yeah, that is another good point too. Number 14, prostitution, legal work. Prostitution, legal work. What do I mean by this is that in some culture, in some tribe, in some areas, they legalize prostitution. Yeah, fornicating around, making adultery all around, having sex with different type of people is legalized in some countries, in some areas. So when you marry a girl from such area and you did not know, you did not try to know where your wife comes from, know the culture of your wife, the tradition of your wife, you don't know everything. Can you see? You now messing your wife all around, disgracing your wife. This prostitution has been part and parcel of her. She was born into prostitution. She will now show you that all what you are saying about her, that she's not been doing, and she's not doing it since she entered your house, since she have known you. Now you are saying publicly that she's a prostitute who is doing this one. Say, wow, she now prove it to you in advanced way for you to really understand that she's a prostitute. As she come from a prostitution tribe, culture, she will now show you, but you did not examine her to her home before you marry her. If to say you follow her home, you trace everything about her and finish, you will know the type of the tribe she come from. So that either for you to marry her, you will know. Either for you to leave her apart, you will know. But you not trace anything. You just see a beautiful girl in the city, you just marry her. So now saying rubbish to her now, all what the woman has not been doing, you are telling her that she's doing it. And you did not know her tribe before her culture. Now she will now come out and prove it to you in advanced way. Either you ready to send her house, is ready. Yeah, if you not marry her, those people fornicating with will marry her. Can you see? You push your wife out. That is why, as a good husband, you should supposed to know the way to maintain your family, to maintain your wife. That is a good advice too. That is a good point too. That is number 16. No, number 15. I'm sorry, 14. You are welcome back again. Yeah, I really appreciate the way you stay with me, listen to me. God bless you. Number 15, juju. What do I mean by juju? It's local medicine. Yeah, local power. When a woman is pure, a good housewife, legally married housewife, can you see? You're supposed to know the way you go, where you used to go, where you normally used to go, where you're supposed to go. Don't just sit down anyhow. Don't talk to people anyhow. There are some people, they have this juju. When they tell women that they want to fornicate with you, there's no way. You have to follow them. And there are some women, when a married woman is joking with different type of men or boys or guys in the area or in the city, when they are talking about something of that nature, a woman will be telling them that such a thing cannot happen to her. They said they use juju on one girl. They use juju to fornicate the girl or a married housewife. A man that the woman did not love just call her for love, and the woman follow her and enter, and the man makes sexual intercourse with her, and the husband caught them. Now they are saying it in your presence. You are now saying it publicly that no juju can hold you. You are more than that. You are a daughter of Christ. You are a daughter of Muhammad. You are a daughter of Babalawo, all these kind of things. You begin to be proud. Telling people publicly that juju cannot hold you. Can you see, as a married woman, as a sensible somebody, as a reliable somebody, as a good housewife. When people are talking of this nature, you shut up your mouth or you got away from there. You got away from there because that one is rubbish. Can you see somebody has fallen into trap? Then you are now proving to the public that that kind of a trap cannot hold you. You cannot fall into such a trap. The person the woman or the lady or the girl that fall into such a trap doesn't get sense. Can you see it? From there you will not know. Many people will not target you with juju. They will likely to test their own different juju on your body. They will now come to you unexpected. The time you do not even think of it at all, they will request for sex from you. Before you know what is going on, you have released yourself out. I'm telling you, it may be on your matrimonial bed. They calculated that your husband is not around. They use that juju on you on your matrimonial bed. Unluckily, the husband come and met you there. The problem has never come. That is why you should know the way to control yourself as a married woman, as a married housewife. As a married housewife, you're supposed to know the way to control yourself. Know the way you talk. Know the type of area you follow people to play. The kind of play. You know the type of area you're supposed to stay with people. You're supposed to know the type of argument you're supposed to make with people. You're supposed to know the type of proudness you're supposed to do in front of the people publicly. So you are now proving to the people that juju cannot hold you. Can you see yourself? Now they have proved this juju on you. Try this juju on you. It works. This one come use juju on you. Sex you on your matrimonial bed. Give it to the other person now to come and try you again. Another person come now try you. The thing work again. Sex you. Have sexual intercourse with you on your matrimonial bed. Before reaching about 6 or 7 now, your husband caught you there. Trouble has never come out. So this juju now put you into fornication in your mouth. Can you see it? That is another point too. Number 16, raping. Yeah, raping can make woman to be fornicating around. Raping or force into sex. Can you see? We don't pray for any bad thing. Maybe somebody is traveling in the motor. The armed robbers now block them. About 100 people now be raping a person. Can you see? Before you know what is going on. They've changed the level of this girl or this woman's sex. Person that used to meet only one person before, now 100 people now be having sex with such a girl. Or some girls that the Boko Haram caught. Yeah, Boko Haram just entered the area, packed them. There are some girls of 15 years, 18 years, 20 years, married housewives were there. Then 100 people or 20 people are now having sex with a person every day. About 20 people, 10 people are now having sex with a girl or with a woman. Can you see when they release all these women back, can the man satisfy her again? No, it cannot satisfy her. So this kind of can lead woman into fornication again. That's a very good point. This one is bad. You don't pray for it. Number 17, curse. Curse, putting curse on somebody. Yeah, you see in some cultures in Black Africa, we believe in traditional power. That is juju. We believe in it. So therefore, wherever they believe in juju, try to know the way to control yourself with the elderly people. Try to know the way to converse, to talk with elderly people or people in charge of juju, all the spiritual juju people. Yeah, don't mess yourself around with them. Don't mess them. Don't disgrace them. Don't look them. Don't look down on them. You may be a Muslim, you may be a Christian. You not look down on them. Everybody worship what he or she like. As you can see now, you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, a beautiful girl. Now telling Babalawo or somebody in terms of juju, somebody in charge of juju that what he's doing is bad, what he's doing is wrong. Can you see? So it is very, very bad to look down, to look down on them. All these people in spiritual, all these herbalists, all these traditional people. So when a girl, maybe you're a Muslim or a Christian, or a married housewife, Muslim or a Christian, you look down on these people, telling them rubbish. Can you see? They are doing their own religion. What concerns you with their own religion? Now you are messing them all around, abusing them. They will put curse on you. That is going against elderly people or going all these spiritual people. When they put curse on you, so something will happen to you before you know what is going on. They say you'll be fornicating around. You later, as you are messing them, you will mess yourself. They told you. You think it's a joke. You think it's a lie. Can you see now? So somebody giving you respect because of their religion, they regard you unbelieving. They may request something from you. If you don't have, you leave them, let them go their own way. You don't need to be abusing them. Some people will be telling them that you are only doing this and that, you enter fire in the paradise or in heaven. What concerns you? They now put curse on you now. When you reach your family matrimonial home, you've married. This is after about 10 or 15 years ago now. The thing now begin to stop working. You can now hold your body again. Spirit will enter you until you fornicate around before your eyes will come down. Can you see? That is the work of juju. That is the work of juju. That is the work of curse. They put curse on you through juju. What they put in their mouth, you did not know. What they are putting in their mouth now, they now use this kind of juju to put curse on you. The trouble has shoot out. You are now a matrimonial home now. This spirit will just come unexpected. You will not be able to control yourself again until boys, men around enter you before your eyes will come down. Can you see? And you may be doing this many times. You may not tell your husband. Your husband may not even know. One day you'll be caught by your husband. And once your husband catch you, the problem has come. And where this problem has shoot out is from where you put your head, you use your head to go and carry curse. Can you see? That is another good point. You should know the way to control ourselves, to control our mouth, to the elderly people, to not the traditional people. Number 18. Love of handsome people, handsome guys. Yeah, when you are a lady, you are a girl, you have been moving out with different type of handsome guys. That is during the days. When you are single, you are not married to anybody. Nobody can challenge you. Where are you moving with this boy? Where are you going out with the other boy? Nobody can challenge you because you have not packed yourself or packed your note to go and join any man. Therefore, you have the right. But for a sensible somebody too who know a lady or a girl who know what she's doing. Can you see now? So a girl who understands what she is really doing, you need to go about with one person. You need to go about with one man, not to be fornicating around, keeping different type of men. When you are adapted to all this character now, can you see when you now enter husband house, you are now under husband, you are in a matrimonial home. Your body has been adapted to this system. When you now see an handsome girl in your area, in your environment, the trouble has come. You need to fornicate before you know what is going on. The man has entered you. You may be doing it secretly. One day or one day, your husband will catch you. The trouble has stood out. The trouble has come. So instead of you doing this kind of thing, you need to pray to your God. You have moved about with handsome guys before. Can you see? You've moved about with handsome guys, handsome men. But that was during the days when you were young, when you were single. You are not married. Nobody has paid your dowry that time. But now someone has paid your dowry. You have become a legal housewife to a man. You are now in matrimonial home living with somebody, a responsible man. And people are looking at you as a responsible woman too. Because once a person has engaged in marriage, you have joined together with a man to make yourself to become one. People will have respect on you. Can you see? But love of handsome man, love of handsome, can you see? Can turn you to for fornication. Number 15. Yeah, there are some sophisticated girls or ladies or women legally married to a man. Can you see? Under matrimonial home, you see there are some women that can collect contract from here and there. So they may be using to take power, fornicating around in order to get contract. Can you see? That is number 19, to gain contract. Some women are using their body to gain contract. Yeah, when they are requesting for job in the company or under somebody, under one organization, under one club, you see, we find one way or the other, maybe the president is man, handsome man. She will likely to move to or the secretary or the vice chairman to make sure he give chance to one person, so or two persons, so that they will be having fornicating, be fornicating with them in order for the contract to be his own, to secure that contract. And many of them are doing it in the city, winning contracts. The contract they are not qualified to win because of the release their body into different type of people within that club or within that organization. This they flirt with this one, flirt with almost all of them. So when they carry their file, reach any one of them, they fornicate there, they would like to support them. Before you know what is going on there, they will give them the contract. As he used for one company, is likely to use for another club too. So before you know what is going on, the woman will be fornicating around, that become part and parcel of the character, her body. So she may be doing this thing for long, but sooner or later, if God's time come, that the husband will cut him one day. Maybe somebody carry her to a toilet. During the action, the husband may be there or at home or in another area. In another area. Can you see now? So fornicating around is not good. Fornicating around is not good to win contract. If you are qualified to win contract, they will give you. If you have the experience, the logics, you qualify to win, surely they will award you the contract. They'll be using one way or the other to collect the contract from the qualified people. And you see, that is another way of them fornicating around with married women. Married women use this opportunity to collect jobs outside, not all, but some. So, and this thing can make person to be fornicating around because of the contract. Number 20,